Welcome to our class today to help you sharpen your English listening skills so you can catch every word the first time, even when natives speak fast. So, we'll do this as a listen and repeat. So, you're also improving your speaking skills, your pronunciation at the same time. So let's look at a category that I'm sure you do every day or part of your routine at least. So here is something that the store cashier, the store worker may say to you. So when you enter the store, they may say, "Did you hear about our special? Did you hear about our special? Did you hear about our special?" So that was said at a fast pace. Now, let me say it slower so you can understand those pronunciation changes. Did you sounds like did you. J. Repeat after me. Did you? Did you? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear about? So you may hold out this sound to connect to about. Did you hear about? Hear about. Repeat after me. Did you hear about? About our. So our native speakers, we don't stress this word. It doesn't sound like our. It sounds like are. So the same as the verb to be, are. Did you hear about our special? Our special. So repeat after me. Our special. Our special. You might just hear that sound. I might even take R and reduce it to more of an Did you hear about our special? Did you hear about our special? Repeat after me. Did you hear about our special? Okay, so a special is either a sale, a discount, a promotion. It could be save 25%. It could be buy one, get one free. There's something where you're going to get more or pay less. Now, special is singular here. You could absolutely have it in the plural form to say there is more than one. Did you hear about our specials? Our specials. So we have save 25%. One special. We have buy two, get one free, another special. We have free shipping, another special. So, whatever it might be. Did you hear about our special? Okay, so that's something that they might say to you when you enter the store. And absolutely, Marta, you can say, "Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely. Great job." Now, as you're looking around in the store, someone might come up to you, or you might just hear a voice in the background. Is there anything I can help you find? Is there anything I can help you find? Is there anything I can help you find? Is there? So there just might sound a little bit more unstressed. There. Is there? Is there? Is there anything? Anything? Is there anything? Repeat after me. Is there anything? Anything I can help you? So someone helps someone. I can help you find. I can help you find. So they're asking if this is a way of them saying, are you looking for something specific or are you just looking? And then you can reply back and say, yes, I'm looking for a pair of jeans in size 42 or whatever. Or you can say, no, I'm just looking. No, I'm just looking. No, I'm just looking. No, I'm just looking. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just looking around. You can add around. Absolutely. It's not required. You can say, no, I'm just looking. No, I'm just looking. Not looking over though, because to look over actually means to review. So I might ask you, oh, can you look over my report? And then you're going to do this and you're going to review the report. So you can say, I'm looking over. You can say, I'm just looking around. Around represents that if you're in a store, you're going to go throughout the entire store. But you can absolutely just say, I'm just looking. I'm just looking. And yes, you can say browsing as well. In North America, we generally say looking, but we understand what browsing means, and you can absolutely use it if that's what you're already comfortable saying. No, I'm just browsing. No, I'm just browsing. Yeah. Is there anything I can help you find? Is there anything I can help you find? Awesome job. Oh, here, Emmanuel said yes. Could you have a butcher's under the armchair? I have no idea what a butcher's under the armchair is. Please. Okay, could you have? Not could you have. It's could you help me find? Or do you have? Do you have? Yes. Do you have a butcher's under the armchair, whatever that is? Yeah. Not wandering. Wandering is when you go for a walk, maybe in your city or a new city, and you don't have a specific destination. And you just go to the park, and then you look at the fountain, and then you go to a store, and then you sit on a bench. You're just wandering. So, not in this case. I'm just looking, I'm just browsing. Those are your two choices. Okay. Well, then get out of my store. You're wasting my time. You don't tell someone that. That's kind of rude. I don't want to buy anything from you. I'm just going to waste your time. Okay. How about this? Just let me know if you need me to check any sizes. So, this is what the clerk will say to you. So, even if you say, no, I'm just looking, then they might add on, just let me know. Just is used to make it sound more friendly, more casual. Just let me know. You can absolutely say, let me know, let me know, let me know. You'll hear this more as one word, let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know if you need me to check any sizes. So, to check any sizes, it would be the person finding a specific size for you. But the check represents, do we have this size? So you might say, oh, do you have this in a size 42? And the person says, I need to check. Let me check. Let me check. I need to check. So they don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Let me check. Let me check. And then they'll go into their computer system and it will tell them if they have that size in 42. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Let me know. Let me know. We'll take the word no and we'll add it on because the pronunciation of no and no, yes, I know the answer, and no are exactly the same. So you can absolutely let me and then connect no. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Absolutely, nature. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Jake likes my hair bun. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And you like my black shirt? A gown is a dress, and it's a formal dress that you would wear to prom, a wedding. Where else would you wear a gown? A charity ball. I've always wanted to go to a ball. I've never been to a ball. A charity ball. That's where you would wear a gown. But a gown is a very formal dress. Okay, so this isn't a gown, but thank you. I appreciate that. I also like this shirt. Yeah. Do you have this in a bigger size? Do you have this? So this would be whatever item you're holding up. This in a bigger size. Do you have this in a smaller size? Do you have this in a different color? Very nice. Okay. How about this? Now, this is the clerk. The clerk is the person who works at the store. Okay. This is the clerk saying this to the customer. So you are the customer, you're looking for an item. Now the clerk says to you, let me check. Let me check. Check is another word for verify, confirm. You can also say, let me see. Let me see. Let me check if we have any smalls left. Notice small with an S on it. Ooh, does that look weird to you? So, this is an informal but extremely common way that a native speaker would say this. So, smalls with the S represents small shirt. Okay. So, the noun would be shirt, and you would put the S on the noun shirt. Let me check if we have any shirts, shirts, small shirts. So instead of using shirt as the noun, we're just dropping it because it's obvious. You just told me you wanted this shirt, this pair of pants, this sweater, whatever it might be. You already told me. So I don't need to use the noun, but grammatically it needs to be plural. So I'm going to add the S onto small. Okay, so this is just a casual thing that a native speaker would absolutely do. Let me check if we have any smalls left. Small shirts, small pants, whatever. Smalls left. Left. And left means remaining, remaining. Let me check if we have any smalls left. Smalls left. Okay. Manuel, small is a tragedy to find. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you can change, well, the person would be saying this, but they would change it to whatever you requested. Let me check if we have any pink shirts left or whatever it might be. Yeah, exactly. So small is the size and ones represents the item, shirts, pants, blouses, whatever it is, jeans. So small ones left. And then instead of ones, we just take that S and we add it onto small. Now, this is just something that you would naturally hear a native speaker use in conversation. All right. How about this one? So you found your shirt, your pair of pants, whatever it is, your armchair, and then you go to pay, and they say to you, "Are you a loyalty member? Are you a loyalty member?" So I don't know. A lot of stores in North America, they have some sort of program where you can sign up and you become a member and you get discounts and promotions, and then they send you information to your email address. So are you a loyalty member? Instead of loyalty, they might say rewards. Are you a rewards member? Or just, are you a member? Are you a member? Are you a member? Are you a loyalty member? And then you would say yes or no. Exactly, I am. Yeah, they might ask, "Do you have a loyalty card?" Absolutely. "Do you have a card?" Absolutely. They could say that. "Are you a card member of our store?" Yep. Absolutely. Good job. Very good. Marta, "Are you a loyalty member?" Now she answered, "No, I'm not, but I would like it in order to get discounts." Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Very good. Yes, my loyal subscribers. So you guys are all loyal. So loyalty is the adjective form, and same with loyal. So that describes you, right? Your loyal subscribers, for sure, for sure. Yeah, they might use the terminology VIP. So VIP could be the name of the program. Are you a VIP member? Absolutely. So VIP stands for very important person, and stores absolutely like using that terminology because VIP sounds very exclusive and special, and they want you to feel special. Okay. How about we move on and talk about compliments? Well, my amazing students, you've already given me some nice compliments about my hair and my dress. Well, actually, this is a shirt, but you can't tell. So let's keep going with some compliments, but I don't need any more compliments. Thank you. Give each other compliments. Give yourself a compliment as well. So share a nice compliment for another student in the comments. Loyalty just represents the concept that you are a regular customer. So you come to the store frequently. Now, otherwise, you wouldn't sign up for the program if you don't plan to go to that store again. So maybe you always buy your shirts at the same store. So you might as well sign up for their loyalty program because then you get discounts. Now, in some cafes in North America, not actually Starbucks, Starbucks has their stars program. So some cafes, if you buy 9 coffees, you get the 10th coffee free. And then they punch your card. When you go and you buy a coffee, you give them your card and they punch it. And then when you fill up the card, you get a free coffee. So that's a loyalty because you're a regular customer. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But I don't need any more compliments. Compliment each other. All right. Compliment yourself as well. So, compliment, this is something nice you say. It could simply be saying great job to a coworker. It could be telling your mom that you loved her cookies she made for you or whatever food item, or it could be anything at all, something nice you say. Okay, and before we go on to compliments, I have this free speaking guide for you. In this guide, I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You definitely need to go to my website, which you see on the screen, and download this. So enter your name and email, and then this will be emailed to you. And then you will also become one of my loyalty students because you'll receive special offers as well as this free guide. So you can just go to the link on the screen. And if you're enjoying this lesson, put yes in the comments, like this lesson, and of course, subscribe so I know you're a loyal follower, you're a loyal student as well. So make sure you subscribe. Okay. Woohoo. Awesome. I'm so glad. Now let's keep going. Talk about compliments. So a compliment is just something nice you say to something else. It can be about their appearance, yes, but it can absolutely be about a skill as well. So just compliment people, say nice things to people, acknowledge their strengths, acknowledge their skills, acknowledge what they do. Okay. You don't have to purchase it, Valerie. It is free, absolutely free. So just go to my website and enter your name and email, and this will be emailed to you free. You don't have to purchase it. And then you can download it or just save it to your computer, whichever you prefer. Okay, let's keep going. So, how do you compliment someone? Well, yes, of course, physical appearance is a common thing that you can compliment. So, you can say, that color looks amazing on you. So, I guess it's not physical appearance because it's what you're wearing, but I guess that's how you're appearing today. Wow, that color looks amazing on you. Okay, so that color, and then we have our verb look conjugated with color. So you add that S. Now, looks, instead of amazing, you can use a different adjective. Looks incredible, looks great, looks spectacular, whatever adjective you want. On you, on you, because the color is on me. Okay, so that's why we use the preposition on. And instead of that color, you can be specific and say, wow, black, because this is mainly black, right? Black looks amazing on you. Red lipstick looks amazing on you, whatever it might be. That color suits your personality perfectly. Exactly. Suits your personality. You could also absolutely say suits you. Suits you. That color suits you perfectly, which means it looks good on you. It means the exact same thing. Okay, yes, that color matches your eyes. So if I were wearing a blue shirt, you could say, wow, that color matches your eyes. That color matches your eyes. And absolutely, you can say, awesome, that color looks awesome on you, for sure. Yeah, those earrings. Now here, earrings is plural. So and then your verb needs to match the subject. They look awesome on you. They look awesome on you. Okay. No, you don't need to use the word compliment. Compliment is just the category. And then how do you compliment someone? First of all, the spelling is with an I because what you wrote is a different word. Compliment with an I, it means just words of praise, appreciation. Okay. Oh, okay. Everyone, what does this mean? Oh, I love your new do. What does this mean? Who knows? Oh, I love your new do. I love your new do. I love your new do. You're so cool. That could definitely be a compliment. Very nice. Yes. Natalia got it. So do, which of course looks like the verb to do, but it's not. It's a noun and it's the short form of hairdo. So hairdo is the word to mean that you changed your hairstyle. So if my hair is normally this long and then you see me in my next video and my hair is here, you can say, wow, Jennifer, I love your new hairdo. Hairdo. And then you can just drop the word hair and then just use do. I love your new do. It could also be if I change my color. So if the next time you see me, my hair is red or black, you can say, I love your new hairdo. So it's a different length, a different style, a different color is hairdo. Okay, I love your new do. I love your new do. Yeah, and you can say hairstyle. Hairstyle is the generic term as well. Hairstyle. I love your new hairstyle. Very nice. Yeah, I love your new hairdo. Awesome job, everyone. I love her hairdo. She looks amazing. Absolutely. Great job getting the subject she. Very nice. Very nice. Great job, everyone. Okay. Oh, I love your new do. I love your new do. And then you can expand on it looks amazing on you. It suits you so well, or whatever you want to say. Or you can just ask a question. Oh, when did you get it done? When did you get it done? When did you cut your hair? Okay. How about this one? So remember, I said to compliment someone is words of praise, appreciation. So if your friend, your coworker, your family member bakes cookies, well, compliment them. Say, these cookies are incredible. I can't believe they're homemade. I can't believe they're homemade. So these cookies are incredible. That's the compliment. That's the words of appreciation or praise. Instead of incredible, you can change it to a different adjective. Remember, we're talking about food. So you would think of food adjectives. These cookies are delicious. These cookies are scrumptious. So you can think of a food adjective. These cookies are incredible. These cookies are incredible. I can't believe they're homemade. So homemade means that they're not from a store, they're not from a bakery. It means you made them. You made them yourself. Okay. Now, by saying, I can't believe, this is a compliment because you're saying it seems like it would be difficult for a regular person to make cookies of this quality. So that's why it's a compliment. I can't believe they're homemade. I can't believe they're homemade. Okay. Let's keep going. Yes, and absolutely, you can say they taste delicious. These cakes are out of this world. Did you really make it? Yeah, exactly. Just make sure if you have these cakes, then it's plural. So your pronoun at the end, it, should be them. Did you really make them? Did you really make them? Because it has to match whatever the subject is, and the subject is these cakes. Yeah, marvelous. That's a great adjective, marvelous. Yeah, these cookies are the tastiest. The tastiest. Absolutely. The tastiest cookies I've ever had. But you can just say the tastiest. The tastiest. Very good. They melt in the mouth. Exactly. Which is a good quality for a cookie. It means they're soft and chewy, which is what you want in a cookie. Okay. Awesome, everyone. Great adjectives you're sharing. How about this one? So, a compliment could just be saying to someone, you know exactly what to say. Maybe you went to a friend, coworker for advice. You told them about a problem or a situation, and then they shared their advice, and it was very helpful. Well, you could just say thanks for the advice, or you can go on and compliment them. Give them words of appreciation and praise for their advice giving skills. Just like it's a skill to make cookies, it's a skill to give someone really great advice. So acknowledge that. You always know exactly what to say. You always know exactly what to say. So you're letting the person know that whatever advice or information they shared with you really was helpful, is what you needed to hear. You always know exactly what to say. Exactly means they said it perfectly. Yeah, and you can add on, I love your ideas. I love your ideas, or great advice. You can add that as well. You are witty and resourceful and rapid fire responder. Very good. Exactly. Very nice adjectives there. Your pieces of, oh, so close, Fabrice, so close. You just need your pieces. Pieces has the S, so advice doesn't have the S. Your pieces of advice, advice is always singular in English. Your pieces of advice are, great job, are, because it's plural. They are priceless. I appreciate you. Awesome. Very nicely said. I like this. You always find the right words. Find the right words. Yeah, you can absolutely say that. You always find the right words. Nice. Awesome job. How about this? Similar thing. I can always count on you. So maybe you ask your friend to drive you to the grocery store because your car isn't working, or you ask your friend to come over and help you bake cookies for a party you're having and you can't bake them all by yourself. And then your friend says, "Sure, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there in 5 minutes." And then you can reply back, "I can always count on you." It's letting the person know that you're reliable, you're trustworthy, you're dependable, which are all very positive comments. I can always count on you. I can always count on you. It's an alternative to saying thank you. And it sounds more heartfelt than just saying thank you. I can always count on you. I can always count on you. All right. So that's a great one. Yeah, you're always reliable. I can always rely on you. Absolutely. So you can say count on you, rely on you, depend on you. You can use any of those. Welcome, Sobuj. I'm so glad you're here for the first time. Woohoo. So don't let me down. Using it as the imperative is actually an instruction. And that part you wouldn't include in a compliment. You're almost using it as a threat to someone. So it doesn't sound very positive. So I might say to um, a coworker, "I need you to finish this by 5 p.m. Don't let me down." But even by saying that, it almost implies there's a chance they could let me down, which means they could miss the deadline. So it actually sounds negative. Instead of "don't let me down," it would be "you never let me down. You never let me down." So you never let me down, which is the same as "I can always count on you because you never let me down. You never let me down." Okay. And absolutely, I can always count on your training for sure, for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Hello, Caddy. Well, better late than never. So it's nice to have you here. Ooh, let's talk about some gossip. How about this? Oh, this is some old gossip. Old gossip by now. Did you hear? Did you hear? So, this is how you commonly start gossip. And then you can provide whatever gossip there is. Did you hear? Did you hear that Taylor Swift got engaged? Did you hear that Natalia got a new hairdo? So, it doesn't have to be anything overly exciting. It can be relatively routine. Did you hear that David bought a new car? So it doesn't have to be controversial. It doesn't have to be mean spirited. It doesn't have to be anything rude. Okay. That's like a stereotype of gossip, but gossip is just sharing news that may or may not be true and that you may or may not have authority to share almost. Okay. So here's one. Did you hear? And then, so notice after did you hear, it's sentence structure. So subject, verb. Taylor Swift got engaged. David got a new car. Whatever it might be. Did you hear? Did you hear? How about this? So, gossip could be just providing your opinion on something, but you might do it in a little more. If it's gossip, it sounds like maybe it's more secret. You're not necessarily telling everyone, and maybe you don't want everyone to know as well. So, you might tell just one or two people. I bet Sally gets the promotion. I bet Sally gets the promotion. So maybe there's this one promotion available. 5 people applied for the promotion. and you think Sally will get the promotion. So I bet is another way of saying I think, I bet, I bet Sally gets the promotion. I bet Sally gets the promotion. Okay. So you can say this with anything. Yeah. Did you hear Nicole Kidman is getting a divorce? Is getting a divorce. So, yeah, this is definitely gossip for sure. Did you hear Nicole Kidman is getting a divorce? Is getting a divorce. Did you hear Taylor Swift got engaged? To me. You get engaged to someone, to someone. I didn't hear. Can I come to the wedding? Will you invite me? Okay. Oh, thank you. I bet Professor Jennifer gets new subscribers. I appreciate that. And you can help me with this. You just need to share my channel with your friends, coworkers, family members, anyone you know, and you can help me because I know I can always count on you. Right? Right? So share this with one person you know right now. Okay, let's keep going. How about this? There's no way Tim is actually sick today. Okay, so this is definitely a little more gossipy for sure. So let's say your coworker is Tim and he isn't at work. Why? Because he's sick. So he says, but you don't think that's true. So you're saying there's no way. There's no way means it's not possible. I know this isn't true. There's no way Tim is sick today. Now, actually, just because you're correcting information. Tim said he's sick, and then you are saying actually he isn't sick. So actually is used to correct or clarify information. No way. No way. Yeah. And then you might add on, I saw him this morning at a cafe. Or maybe I saw him last night at the bar. Or I saw him last night at the soccer game. And so you know he's not sick. He just doesn't want to go to work today. Did you hear? Did you hear that Jennifer is traveling to Brazil? Brazil. Yeah, so excellent job because Jennifer is traveling to Brazil. That's the sentence form. And then you just added on, did you hear? Did you hear? Excellent job. Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm so glad you want to be one of my students. So if you go to my website, jforrestenglish.com, you'll see there is a a link for the Finally Fluent Academy. So just click on that link, and that's my program where I work directly with students in the Finally Fluent Academy. So you can just go to my website and click on Finally Fluent Academy. Under no circumstances do I believe that Tim is currently sick. Should I is more for should I cut my hair? Should I dye my hair red? So it's more if I want your advice or your opinion, your recommendation. Should I quit? Should I apply for the promotion? Should I subscribe to Jennifer's channel? So it's more for that situation. So under this, it would be under no circumstances do I believe that Tim is currently sick? Because it would be I believe he's sick. I don't believe he's sick. Okay. Poor Tim. Oh my goodness, poor Tim, you guys. Poor Tim. Yeah, but I bet Tim. Did you hear Tim met a new girl yesterday? So he's not sick. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, your wife and your cousin. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Now he's shy and lazy. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. Tim is just goofing around. Ugh, Tim. Tim is my girlfriend's brother. This is hilarious, guys. Okay, let's keep going. I heard Sarah's getting removed from the project. So, this is gossip because you're sharing information that may not be true. So, or maybe you don't have the authority to share this because the general public does not know about this and you shouldn't be sharing this information, or you just don't know if it's true or not. So that's what makes something gossip. Often gossip is more mean spirited, but it doesn't have to be mean spirited. It could be just random comments about news. Okay, I heard Sarah is, this apostrophe S is. I heard Sarah's getting removed from the project. So right now, Sarah is on the project, which means she is working on the project. If she's removed from the project, it means she's no longer working on the project. But it sounds like maybe because her performance was poor, or maybe she calls in sick all the time. So maybe she's a great worker, but she's not reliable. So there's something negative about either her work or her work style, I guess we could say. I heard. So that's how you can start a rumor. I heard David's getting a new car. I heard Tim's not actually sick, whatever it might be. Okay, how about this? Did you see Mark's face? Mark's face. Huh, what does this mean? Did you see Mark's face? Well, this represents the look on his face. So if you see me and I look like this, you might think something is wrong, or I'm upset, right? Because of my face. But it's the look on my face. Now, I wonder if he got chewed out for being late again. So maybe Mark is usually like very happy, but then today he's like, that's his face, the look on his face. Now, the gossip part is you don't know why. Maybe he's just not feeling well. Maybe something difficult happened to a family member, but you're gossiping. You're you're wondering about the reason. I wonder if he got chewed out. Chewed out. So if you get chewed out, to get chewed out because you're receiving the action, okay? The active form would be the boss chewed Mark out. That's the active form. And if the boss chewed Mark out, so to chew out is the phrasal verb, it's the boss yelled at Mark, or the boss got very angry at Mark. The boss told Mark, if your performance doesn't improve, you're going to be fired. Yeah, so he got punished. That could be one for sure. He got punished. Yeah. I wonder if. So you're speculating. You don't know if this is the reason why. I wonder if he got chewed out for being late again. Okay. You could also say, did you see Mark today? For sure. You can absolutely say that. Yeah, the boss told Mark off. So you just need to conjugate your verb. So in the past simple, you could say told. The boss told off Mark, told Mark off, got mad at him, yelled at him, was angry, for sure. Reprimanded is the more formal technical term. That's what HR, human resources, would say for sure. When you use him, it must come between the verb and the preposition. The boss told him off, told him off, told him off, told him off. Yelled, yelled, yelled at him, yelled at him. So yell. Yeah, his facial expression for sure. I'm afraid he got chewed out for being late, Absolutely, absolutely. Very good. Awesome job. Yeah, scolded, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's move on. Back to school. Do you have kids? Maybe you're in school. In North America, it's currently back to school. We're in the first few weeks of the new school year. I don't know if it's the same for you in your country, so you can let me know if it's the same. Is it back to school for you as well? All right, everyone. So let's learn some phrases. So this would be a parent saying this about their child, or it could be a family member commenting about their niece or nephew or grandson, granddaughter as well. I can't believe he's already in grade 3. I can't believe. Oh my goodness, they grow up so fast. I can't believe. So you're just expressing the fact that time flies. Time flies. I can't believe. He's already in. Oh, sorry. I said grade 3. Now, this is actually grammatically incorrect. So, what's the issue? There's a typo. A typo is that I forgot a word. A typo is just like a typing mistake because native speakers, we know the rules. So if you see a mistake, a spelling mistake or a grammar mistake, it's not that we don't know the rule because it's our native language. It's that we type very quickly and often it's easy to forget something or make a mistake. So there's something incorrect about this. Oh, maybe that was all part of my plan. Okay, what is it? Yeah, Katerina got it. Great job, Katerina. You got it. Okay. Oh, in Venezuela, you say back to school too. Thank you for sharing that. Where's Katerina's? The 3rd grade is already in the 3rd grade. The 3rd grade. Now, why? Why, Mirik? Mirik got it as well. Why? Marta got it. Why? So you need to know the why as well. Oh, Helena got it. You need the with ordinal numbers. 3rd is an ordinal number. Yes, exactly. So to correct this, you would say he's in the 3rd grade. You could also say he's in grade 3. Grade 3. Now, in this case, grade 3 is not an ordinal number. So you wouldn't use an article with in grade 3. In grade 3. Okay. But if you want to use 3rd, the ordinal number, it becomes before the noun and you need the 3rd grade in grade 3. Either of them are fine. Okay. Just don't confuse the sentence structure. And notice you use the preposition in. I'm in, and then whatever grade or level it is. He's already in the 3rd grade. Oh, little Johnny's growing up. They're growing up so fast. They're growing up so fast. So to grow up is not the same as grow. If you say they're growing so fast, it means getting taller, or it could be, getting bigger overall, but they're growing up so fast. So to grow up means to become an adult, become an adult. So the process from going from child to adult, that is grow up. Okay. I like this. You blink and they're already adults. Absolutely. Very nice. I like that. Okay. I cannot believe how fast they grew up. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Very nice. How about this? She's nervous about making new friends. So again, this would be a parent talking about their child, most likely in not university. Maybe it could be university as well, but in regular school, primary school, secondary school, high school. She's nervous about making new friends. So you're talking about your daughter or a family member, maybe your niece, nephew, grandson, granddaughter. Now, you make friends. So the co-location with friends, make. So that's when you're strangers, you don't know each other, you're friends, you make new friends. So as an adult, it's difficult to make new friends. Do you find that's true? I do. It's difficult to make new friends as an adult because you're not in school, you're not hanging out with groups of people your own age. She's nervous. So to be nervous. She's nervous, and then you're nervous about something. About is our preposition, so we have the ing, the gerund. She's nervous about making new friends, about making new friends. Okay. She's a bit shy about making new friends. Yes, absolutely. You can say that. Oh, and thank you, Manuel. Yes, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's keep going. How about this? To save time, I packed their lunches the night before. Okay, to save time. So you're starting with this purpose clause. Now, to save time, this is not the infinitive, this is the short form of in order to. It tells you why you're doing the action, the purpose of the action. Why did I pack their lunches the night before? I did it to save time. That's the reason why. So, to save time, I packed their lunches the night before. So, to pack their lunches is when you put all the items, the juice box, the sandwich, the carrot sticks, you put it in their lunch box, and then you put it in the fridge. And then in the morning, they just grab the lunch box and it's ready to go. So it saves you time. You don't have to do it in the morning. Yeah, exactly. She packed them yesterday just to save time. Exactly. The night before, yeah, the night before is yesterday or whatever day it is. Because if I say my kids started school on September 15th, I packed their lunches the night before. So in that case, the night before is not yesterday. The night before is September 14th because my time reference is September 15th. So the night before is just whatever time reference it is. If it's today, then it's yesterday. All right. Yes. To save time. I prepared his lunch in advance. Yeah, you can absolutely say, I prepared his lunch. I made his lunch in advance the day before, in advance the day before. I would just say in advance or the day before. I probably wouldn't combine them both, but you could. Yeah, to save some time, I prepared the meal the night before. Exactly, exactly. And you can just use the verb make. I made their meal the night before. All right. How about this? This year, the school has a no homework policy. Ooh, is this something that exists in your country? It is becoming more common in certain places in North America, not everywhere, not every school, but it's becoming more and more common, especially with certain grades. This year, the school has a no homework policy. What's that? What do you think a no homework policy is? Hopefully, it's obvious. Hopefully, it's obvious. I think Azam knows because he said they're so lucky. What a nice school. Exactly. Oh, this is nice, Manuel. Children in primary school have get a free meal. It's compulsory till they are 10. That's excellent. That's nice that they have that for sure. Yeah, exactly. Doing homework is not mandatory. Exactly. They will no longer be given homework. Yeah. Homework is an uncountable, so no article with it. No homework, obviously. Exactly. Exactly. Mhm. Yeah, this year the school has a policy. So, a policy, and then no homework functions as the adjective. So, it describes what the policy is. And a policy is just a rule or a guideline that applies to specific people. A policy, a no homework policy, a no homework, no homework at all. Apparently in this school. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's not that they don't need to do their homework, it's that they don't even get homework. So the way you wrote it, it sounds like they receive homework, but then they don't complete it, but they don't get homework. So there's no homework assigned to the students. There's no homework given to the students. Yeah, exactly. Children, nice. Exactly. A no homework policy has been implemented this year. Sounds awesome, Julia. Oh, I'm so glad you think so, Maheen. I think it's a fun way as well, for sure. All right, everyone. That's the end of our class. And wow, it's 8:59. That's amazing. I wasn't even paying attention to the time and we finished at exactly the right time. Isn't that awesome? Okay, everyone, you can get this free speaking guide. I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can go to my website, jforrestenglish.com, enter your name and email, and this will be emailed to you. And also, make sure you put yes, yes, yes in the comments if you like this lesson. And please do like it. I know it seems like a small thing, but just press that like button because it really does matter. It means a lot. And also subscribe so you're notified when I post new lessons and share it with your friends as well. And yes, Maheen, free speaking guide. It's free speaking guide. Yes, absolutely. You don't have to pay anything for it. Okay. Woohoo. Thank you, Hidaki. You're very welcome. I am so glad. Good day to you as well. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Woohoo, Stefania. Fabrice, thanks for participating. You're very welcome. Let's go. Goma. Woohoo. You're very welcome. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you so much, Ariel. I appreciate that so much. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see all of you in my next lesson. Bye, everyone.